So, I'm an idiot. I did my big 30-minute massive concept art video, and then I got kindly informed on Discord that I'd missed some pictures. I can't believe I've done this, but here I am with a follow-up video to cover the last. I think it's 7 pictures that I didn't cover. So yeah, I guess we'll just jump straight into it. Hibbity hop, hibbity hello. I'm up in the corner. So the first picture, I'm not going to kind of go too in depth with this. We actually saw a smaller version of this in one of the previous pictures. But again, I would love to see something maybe this tall in the HoloLens in Dustpool. That would be really, really cool. Very strong high ground, I understand. But yeah, just a cool location nonetheless. Now this was something that really interested me, because I've got a few wild theories on it and then a few not so wild theories on it. So the not so wild theories on it is that this is just what Dustpool used to look like. This is just some concept art of Dustpool and, you know, what its design used to be. The more outlandish one, but it might not be outlandish, is that Luxvolt. I think like this could have been Luxvolt. Because if you see inside of here, when you see it broken in, these almost look like shelves with items on them. Now, I know that could be considered a very far stretch, but I love the idea of that. It looks very fortified, very built up. You got like what seems to be the big staircase leading down into this chasm here, or water pool, possibly. But yeah, I really liked this, and yeah, if this is what Luxvolt used to look like, and just a little structure that we see is just an internal part of the actual building, that would be crazy. Yeah, so that is what I hope for, but I do, again, concept art. I know I said it loads in the last video, but yeah, I do also think this could just be a previous concept for Dustpool. But yeah, let me know what you think about this, whether you like the idea of Luxvolt as much as me, because boy, that would be cool. But moving on, this is also really interesting, because we see that, well, what kind of looks like this here, and then we see this leading down into maybe, again, like I said, like a water pool, a couple of buildings on the outside, but it's all of this, it's all labelled. I can't spit my words out today, I'm sorry. So machine shafts cut into plateau, large cylindrical plateaus, mine entrance, cranes and machinery. So mine, maybe not Luxvolt, but Luxvolt could have been on top of the mine. But either way, it's interesting to see the mine itself, because we've always heard about, you know, the mining of Dustpool, but there's never really been a kind of exact location as to where they did that. But yeah, secondary buildings and pits, main mine entrance. This looks like a really cool area. Maybe we could see this behind Dustpool. I don't know though, Dustpool's already so far back. I'm really not sure. Yeah, this is why I'm kind of more inclined to think that this is like previous concept art that was scrapped, because if this was coming to the map or something like that, I really don't know where I'd put it. But nonetheless, it is really cool, and it's interesting to see the machinery that's in the HoloLens, because we don't really know too much about that. We don't know how technologically advanced the society that lives on this planet is. Obviously, we have magic, but that doesn't necessarily equate to technology. So it's interesting that we see, you know, big cogs down here and cranes and stuff like that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any cars in the HoloLens or anything on those lines. It's just interesting to get a sight into the more mundane things in the HoloLens that help kind of flesh the world out. Oh yeah, we've got some more diagrams here of that same area, but kind of more rough sketches. But the cake plateau, I love it. Yum. Cake plateau. But yeah, this bit here, that high ground, that I feel like that would be a really cool like 1v1 arena or something if you had something like that. Same as these like lower parts down here that have everybody crowded around here watching the gladiator fights in the center. Like a gulag type area. The mine pits. But yeah, I'd love to see this area. It feels very reminiscent to me of Banehelm, like the doors at the back of Banehelm where the 2 epic chests are. This entranceway here, yeah, with the big stairs leading up to it. Super cool. This is just menacingly large. and a really, really cool kind of fighting ground. This could be a Dominion map. That would be really cool, actually. But nonetheless, we'll move on before I start blabbering some more. We've got Dustpool Hold Marketplace here. So some kind of sketches and then some coloured sketches. I don't know. Is that rendered? I'm not sure. I'm not that clued up in technology. Not in technology, in this kind of stuff. But this is just really cool to see, like, the design process, what the design process went through and what the different buildings look like. I don't know. I kind of want to guess maybe the guard station here, the police station, stables, your regular market cellar, some finer wares maybe here, and then this, I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there, but again, the designs are really, really cool, and I like the colour scheme of Dustpool. Very, very nice. Although I don't see them use that red in the actual game. Maybe it just kind of clashed too much with the background, but I like all this kind of picket fencing with the designs on it. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. And then we've got the Gritfeld Village buildings. So I'm guessing, again, this is just some design phases they went through, ideas on what they wanted the buildings to look like before they got dilapidated, before they were, like, you know, broken apart by the sheer force of the fracture. Yeah, there's a lot of different designs here, though. A lot of different designs. I need to move myself ever so slightly. There we go. I can poke myself away in the corner. But yeah, I do. I think this style is my favourite out of them, but I don't know whether Gritfeld is somewhere that wouldn't be as you know, highly looked after as Dustpool. Because we know Dustpool's a very, very rich place with their big tree. Well, what was their big tree? We don't know what happened to that, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, some really cool village designs here. Village house designs. Some Dustpool terrain. Again, not really too much to say about this, other than this looks like water. And I know I've spoken so much about water in these videos, but again, just really, really cool. Really cool to see this. And then I did just want to cover this picture as well. For anybody that watched Lawbreakers, we did a podcast on this, but I wanted to cover this anyway on here quickly, just as I've got a little bit of time here to do so. Wow, what on earth! They look mean. They look keen to blow us up with their Aegis cannons. So yeah, again, I'm going to reference the Lawbreakers a little bit, but my kind of stance on this was these are going to take the place of the kind of Valbreakers, almost, the Valguards, sorry. So they will take over as the NPC type that we kill. I'm not 100% sure, though. And this, the contrast doesn't make me think... Threat detected makes me think, you know, this is a neutral version and this is an attack version. Yeah, and they look kind of Brillstone powered, but also not Brillstone powered, because this will just... If it can change colour, we don't know a Brillstone that can change colour yet, so that's why I think it's something new, and something to do with the magic used in the Aegis towers, due to the Aegis cannons. We know that Aegis tower magic must have been powerful to subdue the spell tides, so what could these bots have? What power could these bots have? It's a really, really interesting thought, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm sorry I keep saying so much. I just have so many thoughts. I have to slow myself down with it. We will see what these bots will bring. As Spellbreak kind of tweeted these as almost like a leak or a teaser to chapter 3, so we don't have very much longer to wait, as we know. In 2 days, or in 1 day when you guys will be watching this video, we are gonna get chapter 3, so super hyped for that. Super hyped for that. Looking to make some videos for chapter 3, which will be really, really fun. And check down below if you want to check out the stream. Come and chat live about this. I'm currently stream every Wednesday and Sunday. Lawbreakers podcast on the Friday, but I'm looking to squeeze a Monday in there as well. I want to try and play as much Spellbreak as I can. But yeah, this has been a really, really awesome video, guys. Thank you again for reminding me that I missed some of the pictures. I am Big Dum Dum, but we come back and cover them nonetheless. Again, if you haven't, go check out OP's video. Again, it'll be in the description, and I hope you all have a blessed week. Big love, champions, and I will see you very, very soon.